Hi, I'm Susan with Kiwi Designs, and today we're just going to show you some fun things that we're doing with the designer templates other than scrapbooking. We have done some things in the past where we used them in our home decor and such, and those turned out really cute, but today we were playing around with some hairbreadths. We used the Tiny Nature on this one and the Tiny Poinsettia, the Tiny Holiday set on this one, and I think it turned out really cute, just fun for the holidays. And then even the Tiny Florals. So I'm sure you can come up with a lot of cute ones on your own, but these are just some of them that we've made lately. And in this video, I'm going to actually show you how we made this one right here. Okay, so what you're going to do to start is you're just going to grab some felt and your designer template of your choice. And I'm just going to be using this one in Tiny Nature. And you're going to take a fabric pen. Now this is a fabric pen. You can probably do it with any kind of pen, but the great thing about the fabric pen is it actually does come off the template, for instance. Mark it on, it rubs like right off. Now if you wanted to use another pen, you do take the chance of it getting on your template, but they're yours, so whatever you want to do with them is up to you. So for instance, I can just rub that right off. Okay. At this point, then you're just going to start by tracing it out. After you trace it out, you're going to cut it out. And same deal. Just go around until you got it all cut out. Okay, I actually already have one cut out. And you're going to do the same thing with the leaves. So I did that as well. At this point, you're going to do some stitching, and I just took some craft thread, I put it on a needle, and then I of course put a knot at the end, and you're just going to sew around all the edges by going up and down. And this again, I mean, it just kind of added a cute effect to your flower. And then when you get to the end, you're just going to go to the back, and you're just going to simply go through the one that you went through last, move it through, go back through the hoop and make a knot. And then you can do it again, and then you can just cut it off. Okay. Another fun effect that you could do is burn the edges. And the burning of the edges is kind of like inking and scrapbooking. It just kind of gives it a nice finished look, some little edging to it. And actually when I was doing this, my little girls came up and they're like, "Mom, be careful." So you definitely just go along the edges like that. And you can use a lighter or you can use a match. And again, it just kind of adds a little bit of a color to it. So really, really cute like that. And I did it around all of them. Now once you burn your edges, we added a little mesh, and mesh just kind of gives it a nice layered look again. And we definitely like layers. Now you don't have to burn it. Like you can see on this one, I didn't burn the edges on this one or this one. So it's just kind of a fun trick that you could do. And I'm sure there's plenty of YouTube videos out there of different things that you can do with hair accessories, but this is just one that we were playing around with. Now I took some mesh and I'm gonna fold it so that there's a couple layers. And I'm just gonna cut a circle out. Now mesh is really hard to draw on, so you're gonna wanna be careful here. It kind of just a messy look. Like you don't need to be perfect on this, but you just kind of want to get a couple circles out of that. Okay, so I cut a couple circles of mesh out, and I'm just going to actually add this to, let me get those all lined up, the flower, okay? And you could hot glue that down, or you could just do a stitch really fast to hold it down, which I'm going to do. And then tie it in the back like that. Okay, so once you have this tied down, you're going to cut it off. Okay. And you can do your center. Now the center is really cute. You could even do a button if you wanted to make it simple or something else. This is another trick, and like I said, there's probably tons of YouTube videos on things like this out there. And what I have seen and what I have experimented with is that they tie an end on a ribbon or even fabric, and you're gonna take it, and some people actually put it in the center of a felt circle, and then they start gluing it on from there. Like they'll glue this and then glue it on. I personally found it easier just to start gluing. So you just start twisting And to get it started is probably the hardest part. I need to start gluing over here. Twist. And you can see it's going to take a little bit of a time to do this part. So again, if you want to just do it simple, add a brad or a button, that could be cute too. So you just keep going until you get it as big as you want. And I do find that ribbon works really well because you just twist it up, you glue a little on the edge, twist it on your finger, and then lay it down. So you just keep going until you get it as big as you want. And I already have one done. So at this point, you can actually glue this down. I do like hot glue. I have tried craft glue or tacky glue, but the hot glue just works really good. So just use hot glue if you'd like. And then the same with the back, you're gonna add the leaves. And what I did on that is I just took another felt circle, glued my leaves on, and then just put a circle over it just to make sure that it was all sticking well over those leaves. And there you go. Now you can add it to a headband, which I know you can get these for pretty cheap, or you can add it to a clip, like these ones, okay? And if you wanted to add it to the headband, you would just place the headband over and then hot glue this on. If you wanted to add it to a clip, the same effect, I would just open mine, the top, add some glue, and then place that on there like that, okay? The great thing about you putting them on a clip, although I really like the headbands, is that you can use it as a clip on your hair, but you can also just clip it onto a headband if you want, like that. And that's it, you're done. As you can see, it was pretty easy, very inexpensive, and again, you're just using the designer templates that you already have. The designer templates overall are very versatile. You're going to be inspired in many different ways and ways to use them. I know we are, and you can see it's really cute. Very easy, really cute, and I'll make sure to post these on our blog and Facebook, so make sure to join us there, and thanks for watching.